Oh, hi friends and fellow creators. Today we are showing you how to crochet this windmill tote I call Rose. She is one of a kind, super handy at the grocery store, and cute, obviously. But best of all, she's made from a thrift store sheet. Rose is one of those projects that looks complicated, but I promise she's actually very simple to execute. If you love crochet, if you're a beginner, or if you're into sustainable projects and thrift flips, this one is absolutely for you. We're starting at the thrift store. I'm looking for a sheet with great color and good weight. You'll want at least a king size flat sheet or a full sheet set so you have enough fabric to make yarn for the whole project. This dusty rose color is perfect. Once I'm home, I cut the sheet into long strips to create fabric yarn. This part is oddly satisfying, and it's amazing to see something old turn into something completely new. I will link videos in the description for how I pick my sheets and the method I use for cutting them up. Once I have 4 fun balls of fabric, it's time to crochet. Yaya will take it from here. For round 1, using a 17mm crochet hook, that's a big buddy, you're going to want to chain 9. That's about 6 inches wide. To chain, you simply yarn over, pull through, yarn over, pull through. And you're going to do that 9 times using this ginormous hook. Once you get the base built, we're going to begin round 2. And round 2 through 18, we're going to be building a simple rectangle using a single crochet stitch. We're going to go 8 stitches across, chain 1, and turn. The single crochet stitch is a basic, easy to master stitch. Now, you're going to take your hook and put it through the stitch. Grab the yarn and pull it through. You'll now have 2 loops on your hook. You're going to yarn over and pull through both loops. Let's try that again. Put the hook through the stitch, grab the yarn and pull it through. 2 loops, yarn over, pull through both loops. You've got it? If you don't, keep practicing. Rewind, go back, watch, see how Yaya works through this fabric yarn and this ginormous hook. You're going to do this, like I said, 8 times, chain 1, and turn. Repeat this pattern until you reach row 18. When you're done, you should have a rectangle that's about 18 inches long. Then you'll want to finish it off. Trim the ends using your scissors, and then a little fabric glue helps just keep those tails where they're tucked where they're supposed to be. To clean everything up, we do one final round. Yaya slips stitches into each stitch around all edges of the rectangle, then fastens off and weaves in the ends. This creates a really clean finished edge that helps the bag hold its shape and will come in very handy when you are connecting the panels. You're now going to repeat this 3 more times. You need 4 rectangle panels for this tote. I recommend that you lay them out on the floor and use stitch markers or clips to help guide your eye. So lay them flat into a windmill pattern. Join the edges that touch by inserting your hook through both corners and slip stitching along the edges. Fasten off and weave the ends. Now fold up each piece into the neighboring piece and slip stitch those together. Be careful not to stretch while you connect them. Everything should be even. You will see one end of each panel corner kind of point upward. These upward points are where you're going to connect the handles. Slip stitch around the entire top of the bag. This creates a clean finished look. Fasten off and weave in all the ends. And here you have 4 panels crocheted together in a windmill pattern with some nice points at the top. Next up, we have handles. I head to the fabric wall to find a complementary fabric. I know not everyone has a fabric wall, so look for pillowcases or remnants at the thrift store or see what you have lying around. I found lots of great options, but in the end, I could not resist the floral fabric with the complementary blues and greens. Plus, it is a heavier fabric, which is perfect for handles. Yaya cuts and tears 2 pieces, 7 inches wide by 58 inches long. The tear method is our personal favorite. From there, she irons, which makes sewing so much easier. She places the fabric pieces right sides together, lengthwise, and then sews along the long edge. Now she has to turn it right side out. To do this, she has a little trick. It's a diaper pin. This helps with gathering and pulling the fabric and is particularly useful for heavy fabrics like this one. She then irons it flat and tucks the raw edges at each end and sews it closed. She repeats this for both handles. Once that fun part is done, I attach them to the points of the bag using knots that add both strength and personality. And just like that, Rose is ready. She's incredibly sturdy, perfect for market runs, groceries, or hauling those heavier items. And if things get too heavy, you can just swing her onto your back and keep moving. Even my dad's dog, Jax, is a big fan. When Rose went out for her maiden voyage, I got an immediate "I love your bag" while waiting at the deli counter. She definitely makes a statement. She's bold, she's functional, and she's sustainable, and that feels like a win-win to me. Thanks so much for watching. We hope this inspires you to turn something thrifted into something you truly love. Follow along for more bag inspiration and see what we create next. Lovebird and Yaya.